Hello everyone. Challenges. Most of the voters were poor, illiterate, and came from rural areas and had no experience of elections. There was much skepticism about such an electorate being able to exercise its right to vote in a politically mature and responsible manner. The electoral exercise was described by some as a leap in the dark and by others as fantastic and as an act of faith before the elections took place. The Election Commission faced many challenges. There was a house to house survey to register the voters. Many eligible voters could not be included in the electoral rolls despite much effort on the part of the Election Commission because of ignorance and apathy of the common voter, lack of adequate organization and experience on the part of the political parties, and inexperience and poor organization of the governmental machinery in some of the states. According to the report by Sukumar Sen, after the elections were over, a large number of women voters had been enrolled in some states, but not by their own names but by the description of the relationship they bore to their male relations. Example, as the mother of so and so or the wife of so and so. This was because local custom dictated that women do not disclose their proper names to strangers. The Election Commission had to issue firm instructions that as the name of an elector was an essential part of his or her identity, the correct name must be included in the electoral rolls and that no elector should be enrolled unless sufficient particulars, including the name, were given. If a woman did not give her proper name, she was not to be registered as a voter. As a result, the names of nearly 2 to 3 million out of a total of nearly 80 million women voters in the country were unable to be registered as they failed to disclose their proper names, and these women could not exercise their vote. Most of these women, says the report, were from the states of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Bharat, Rajasthan, and Vindhya Pradesh. The Election Commission also faced a major problem with regard to the displaced persons who had migrated from Pakistan in the wake of partition in West Bengal, Punjab, Delhi, and to some extent in Assam. These migrants constituted a considerable floating population, and it was very difficult to register those of them that were eligible for registration under the law. Political parties in a mature democracy participate in all stages of the process of elections. The parties could be of great help in the preparation of electoral rolls. However, India was a nascent democracy and political parties lacked experience. They took little interest in doing their bit, as it was the huge task of preparing the electoral rolls in a country of some 173 million voters had to be borne almost entirely by the governmental machinery in the states acting under the directions of the Election Commission. With over 70% of the voters being illiterate, it was necessary for candidates to be identified by symbols. The Election Commission had to allot a symbol to each major party and independent candidate. At the time of allotment of symbols, the political parties became more active. Indeed, according to the Sen report, a remarkable feature of the increasing tempo was the formation of new political parties all over the country, some of them ultimately proving to be a mushroom growth. There were as many as 178 parties, but most of these parties virtually disappeared after the elections, with many of their candidates forfeiting their deposits. The symbols were painted on the ballot boxes, and this was later changed to symbols on the ballot papers. A voter had to simply insert the ballot paper given to him in the ballot box of the candidate of his choice in the voting compartment, writes former Chief Election Commissioner S.Y. Quraishi in his book An Undocumented Wonder, The Making of Great Indian Election. The ballot was secret. Like, share and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you. Bye.